Record. Okay. Year 11. Can I please have your eyeballs, brain balls, and everything in between? So there are two data structures we did not mention. And as I've said before, a data structure is where you go, strings and integers and booleans are not cutting it. I need something more advanced, and that's when we move into these lists, stacks, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I want to reintroduce lists just for a second, and I'm sorry because I reintroduced it last time and last term. But before we talk about hash tables, let's quickly look at lists. So to make a list, you simply put down, let's put students, okay? This is how you make a list, yeah? You make a variable and you make it in square brackets and you've made yourself a list. To add things to a list, who remembers the function I use? Students dot something dot append. Yeah, absolutely spot on. And because Hayden answered, once again, you're going in the list, mate. Hey? Oh, it was Brody. He's now in the privilege. Okay, I want you to give me 3 marks for yourself there, Mr. Brody. Oh, okay, reasonable. 60. Going down and down, mate. That motivation is waning there. Okay, so I'm going to throw a question out there, guys and gals. I would like to print the number 70 to the screen. Let's say I'm writing a program to calculate grades and do all that kind of stuff and, you know, total it up and rank students. But for the moment, all I want to do is print out the first result that Brody got. What would I put in these brackets here, Ben? Beautiful. Why are we putting a 1 and not a 2? Because it starts at 0. So Brody is going to be in the 0 position and then 70 is in the 1 position. Is everyone okay with this so far? Again, I told you I was going to teach you how to suck eggs and I'm probably doing a good job of it. Fine, lists part 3. All right, we hit play, we get a 70. You guys have absolutely nailed it on the head. However, I don't want this. I want something more meaningful. 0 is not very meaningful to be someone's name, is it? 1 is not a great representation of someone's mark, or 2 or 3. What am I on about? What I would love to do, boys and girls, instead of writing a number in those square brackets, I actually want to put a variable name instead. And so this is where we are going to learn about hash tables. So boys and girls, I would like you to make a new file, call it hashtables.py if you haven't already. All right, let's try that again. Okay, we are going to ignore this. This is a list. All right, let's go and make what's called a dictionary. Okay, because I'm a goose. All right. So rather than using the square brackets at the tippity top, what I should have done is put squiggly brackets straight away, not the square brackets like I did last time. And then we're going to put name, colon. So it's the same way of writing it. I still put the name of it on the left and then the value of it on the right. But this time what I'm going to do is put a comma after the word Brody and put mark 1, colon, 70. Apologies, people. I got muddled up, despite me practicing it this morning. 47. All right, can everyone see that okay? It's getting quite small. So to print it out, just like we did before, we're going to go print students and square brackets. However, have a look at this. This is why I knew I screwed up last time, is because Visual Studio is already asking me what value do you want to print? Is it the name, mark 1, 2, or 3? So if I put name instead of a number now, it just says Brody. Ignore all the error above that. That is literally just from before. There you go. So now instead of using 0 as the first value and 1 and 2 and 3, I can actually use the word. Okay, I'll come around. Imagine I wrote a program and it said print student 0 and Brody was looking at my code. If it just said print student 0, he would go, what the hell does that mean? And have to scroll through my code and try to find out what that means. But now I've just got print student's name. He can instantly go, oh, he's printing the student's name. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, now the terminology for this, everybody. So this is called a hash table. Okay, but have a look at this syntax. We've got the name on the left and a value on the right. This is called a key value pair. Okay, the left-hand side is the key and the right-hand side is the value. You can have as many key pairs as you like inside a dictionary. And that is our hash tables. Simple as that. If you want to get the mark, we just have to do the print again. And in the quotes, we'll just change that to mark 1. There we go. It just makes your code a lot cleaner. It makes it a bit easier to refer to and whatnot. Okay. So for this next little bit, boys and girls, what we're going to do, rather than practicing the next concept, so this is hash tables done and dusted, I would recommend at some point this lesson you write a few sentences in your book about what the hell it is. And if you still don't understand, guess what? The internet exists. And there's a video on the slideshow. Now, the next thing I want to teach you about is trees. And rather than me demonstrating in Python, because it actually requires knowledge from our next topic, to be able to do it, I'm just going to teach you the concept of a tree. And then we're going to move back into exercise 1.5, if I'm not corrected. Okay, so is everyone cool with that so far? Excellent. Right, now this guy is a bit of a strange looker. Try and get past his teeth if you can, because he's quite knowledgeable and he does a great job of explaining what the hell a tree is.